So my darlings, we are at the hair studio with my beautiful publicist. This is the first of about 10 events. We're going to have fun. We're going to show you so much. We're out here in London in Hammersmith. This is the first hair studio for black women. We're so excited. We're going to show you the product. We're going to show you the CEO, owner of this brand. And we're going to get some treatment. If it's good, what do you think? Do you think it's going to be good?
It's going to be so good. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah? All right, we're excited. So, yes, my darlings. Sending you lots of love. Fumi Nation, how are you, my darlings? Do we live, do we love? We live and love. Mwah.
My God, I was like, who is this?
So guys, I want to introduce to you to my beautiful Christy. I know every day you keep on saying the brass, the brass, the brass. This is my publicist for the brass. We were just talking about it. And for those of you that are in London, we're going to push to try and get a pop-up in John Lewis, my darlings. But today is all about what? Healthy Hair Studio. And I'm so excited because we get invited, as you very well know, to a lot of brands. But there are some brands that are just game changers. And Healthy Hair Studio is that game changer. And it's so honorable to have you. Such a pleasure. Such a pleasure. Christy, I'll put Christy's details below because she is a beast when it comes to PR.
Thank you.
My darlings, how are you? We are at the Healthy Hair Studio by Anytone. Let me see if I can do it that way. Yes. And she is opening her first standalone store today. We have been so honored to have some time with her, and she has really gone through with my hair and told me, Fumi, you're a little bit too stressed. Your hair's thinning out. We need to get one or two things going. And it's the first time somebody has spoken to me like this about my hair, language, where I truly believe that this is my path to going to having beautiful hair. I put a story up and I said, holla at Naomi. Fumi Nation, holla at Naomi here. It's okay, we're all women, we're mature now. The edges are so important. Let her know about Healthy Hair Studio. Our queen Anytone is going to come. I'm so excited. And she's going to give us some time, and this is good for all of you Fumi Nation down there. So don't say I never give you anything. She's going to come in and we're going to have a lovely session with her. Let's give her a round of applause. Nigerian, we love the green, we love the fabulosity. Just look at her hair, and she says this is attainable. So let's sit and listen.
Hello everybody.
Anytone, my darling, we are going to be giving this goodie bag that's going to cater to my hair. Can you please tell me what these particular products are? Because you mentioned that I should have the moisture applied to my hair religiously every 2 days. Congratulations. Just look at the branding, look at the package. I love the wood. That's very, very different, and it's very travel friendly, limited spillage, and it will stand out on the shelf. This is looking like we got herbs, we got all kinds of holistic blessings up in here. Queen Anytone, my darling, teach us.
Okay. This is Mighty Moisture.
Yes.
In formulating this,
Yes.
I wanted something to give the black woman moisture momentum. Because over years they have said, help me, help me. So it wasn't just going to be a regular product that dried out too quickly. It was going to give your hair moisture longevity so that you can get volume and length. This is the first leave-in catered to Afro-textured hair in the UK by a black brown that has both peptide and hyaluronic acid. I am the first to do it.
Congratulations. I'm fully aware of hyaluronic acid. Can you tell me, because you had mentioned earlier that a string of hair has coils, and those coils are where the moisture can be exposed.
Correct.
And this is what is going to replenish what we've lost.
Correct.
Oh, let me hold this. It feels like gold. Oh, wow. Yes, you are the first
Yes.
in the United Kingdom.
Yes.
You had what length of hair?
Before I started being intentional in this journey, the key word is intentional.
Okay, what do you mean by intentional?
Okay, good. You can, just because you big chop and you have natural hair does not mean you are on a hair journey. It just means you have chemical free hair. Being intentional means you're being a willing participant in the process, in the journey, in products, and what you will find over years of doing that, it will overlap to other areas of your life. For example, how you eat. For example, your skincare. Because you will start to notice things that you didn't even pay attention to before.
Of course.
That's what I mean by being a willing participant. And for me, it started with hair care.
For those of us, let me start with me, that has processed hair.
Yes.
And I really envy, Fumi Nation has asked me many times, because I have girlfriends with 4C hair, is that what they call it?
Right.
I would like to go down that path. But I'm not courageous enough to cut the strands on my head yet. Must I cut my hair to come onto this path?
Don't cut it then. This is why we're called Healthy Hair Studio. We're not a natural hair salon.
Okay.
Because being natural, as I said, it only means you're chemical free. It doesn't mean you have healthy hair. We are the Healthy Hair Studio.
Regardless of what hair you have, we'll bring it to health.
If you want something and you want the education, the key thing is education, because most people have a string of products.
Yes.
If you want the education, if you want the technique to give you healthier hair,
yes,
this is where you come to get that.
Oh wow.
So you don't have to cut it. You don't have to if you don't want to. What does happen,
yes,
is once you start the journey, even if you're chemically processed, what does happen is 2-3 years down is most people, at least 99% of people that started here, do end up cutting it, because remember I said it overlaps to other areas.
100%. I completely understand. For Fumi Nation in other countries, do you ship internationally?
Yes, we have retailers in 16 countries.
Okay.
We have a retailer in the EU, we have a retailer in Canada and USA. Everything is on the website.
Fantastic.
Yes.
So you would advise that for those that have damaged hair, edges, like myself, I would really like to restore. I'm getting older, I'm 54 now. I would like to restore my edges a little bit more than what it is now. You are advising for these two products religiously.
With regards to edges, you have two approaches.
Okay.
The first is dependent on the type of alopecia you have.
Yes.
So please book an appointment. There are two trichologists here in the Healthy Hair Studio. We will give you a diagnosis.
Yes.
We'll take a closer look and tell you this is the treatment we recommend for you.
Yes.
Until you can come in, this is called the deep follicle treatment. And these have got medicines in them. So the medicines in a bottle that you apply and you stimulate for 3 minutes every day. Be very patient, and at week 12 you should see a result.
So for example, for mothers, when you give birth, as we know, you lose your hair after like 2-3 months after giving birth. This will restore.
This will restore more. Because I come from a place of integrity, I have to tell you, that type of hair loss, because it's hormonal related, what science tells us is that you should anyway
get the hair back.
Get the hair back.
Which it did. Yes. Okay.
So that getting that hair back, from some women it can take 6 months.
Yes.
It can take others 18 months.
Yes, mine it took about 7 before it came back.
So that's what the science is. However, if your hair wasn't full before the pregnancy, before the baby, you need something to boost, to help, to encourage, and this is what you need.
Oh, wow. What about those that wear braids and they suffer from breaking? Must they get the braids off and let the hair rest and just give this treatment for 6 months, would you say?
Let's go back to what you said earlier, where I said to you that one strand of Afro-textured hair is actually designed to break.
Wow.
Because if one strand has 50 loops and 50 turns, each turn is an exit point for moisture. And because each turn is an exit point for moisture, it means each turn is also a breakage point.
Jesus.
So you can't do something back to back like braids and think you will not degrade that fiber, because this is the fiber. You're going to degrade it at a faster rate. We're not saying eliminate braids.
Correct.
We're saying reduce the frequency at which you do that. So you can do treatments in between to help build resilience.
Yes.
So it doesn't wear and tear at a fast pace.
Editor, I am so grateful. What of those from the other countries? Can you still have someone that can speak to them virtually?
Yes, so we do have distant hair coaching.
Yes.
There's also a lot of education on my page, and it's a hair coach. A lot of education. Because I think that's what the black woman is missing.
Yes.
We go to the store, we buy products, but there's no change. Because you lack the technique, you lack the education, You lack the internal factors. Internal factors are a huge part of hair quality.
Guilty.
So you need to consider all 4 parts: internal, techniques, products, and routine.
Thank you so very much, Anita. I love you. Thank you for your wonderful time. Fumi Nation, when I tell you. We're back, baby. Here we go. So she's telling me, Anita, Queen Anita is telling me at the studio that Fumi, when you go home, use any shampoo, put in their conditioner. I want her to repeat what she just told me because it was gold.
Okay.
Yes.
When I was formulating the Inches condition, I thought about the black woman that was very busy, and I thought about the black woman that has multiple children.
Yes.
So I thought, how can I formulate something that can perform just as richly when you rinse after 5 minutes, or if you cover your hair with a shower cap for 1 hour?
Look at that.
So that's how we came up with Inches conditioned. So if you know that you don't have the time that day to commit, and you only have 5 minutes, 5 minutes rinse is just as rich as 45 minutes rinse.
Amazing. So we have the conditioner, and I'll leave mine in for like an hour because I go and edit. Okay. I like to edit. I like to have that little treatment. Okay. So once I've had and rinsed it out, what do I do next?
Once you rinse that off,
yes,
you apply your leave-in moisturizer.
Yes.
You apply your sealants, and I was saying to you earlier on that oils or butters cannot moisturize the hair.
No.
So again, in years of speaking to the black woman, I thought, how can I formulate something that will not only leave the hair stretch. Stretch means it looks like you blow dried even though you've not blow dried.
Correct.
And have the ability to have moisturizing agents in an oil. So that's how I came up with this. This is a balm.
So I used to use pink lotion. I've used it for years. There you go. I can replace it with this because what I'm going to do, seriously, I'm going to just put everything to the side and I'm going to stick with this for the next 6 months. We are in June.
This is June 29th.
I will come back 29th of December.
Yes.
And let's see what we're working with. But I'm going to stick with, you're just telling me just these 3.
And be consistent.
Because this one here is every 2 days.
Every 2 days?
Okay, this one here is every 2 days. And like you said, it is online.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to do this. I am going to, because Anita, you're just too beautiful. You're too good. This hair is gorgeous. I know they're telling me, I'm coming. They said, just check. Just look. Beautiful in and out. God bless you. How did you come about doing hair products?
I did start off with hair products. I'm a trained tax accountant and I was very happy in my field. But people started asking. I'm going back to the push and the catalyst for why I am today is the black woman. Truthfully. They kept saying, help me. And then one day I thought, what happens if I say yes? And I said yes. I went to my tax accounting job. I came home. I put my number on Instagram then. This is the first and only time I've ever put my number. I removed my number that same day because my phone just went crazy. I came home and I said to my husband, oh my goodness, I have a client booked every single day for the next 6 weeks.
Salute.
I didn't have a mirror, I didn't have a chair. I went onto eBay. I bought 3 things because I knew my unique selling point was my knowledge. I bought a mirror, I bought a chair, and I bought a steamer. And for the next decade, that's how I built Healthy Hair Studio.
What do you need a steamer for?
So, a steamer is used to infuse small water molecules to help the conditioning element of ingredients.
Because I use it for my face, and back in the day before COVID, I would go to the steam room and the gym.
Yes.
What kind of steam machine do I use for my hair?
Okay, you do not actually need one at home.
I want one.
If you want one at home, you can go to Amazon. Let me not put your affiliate link there.
Guys, because as you very well know, I have my Amazon storefront. I'm going to put all of these products here. Of course, I'm going to attach a Healthy Hair Studio as well. But I'll also put the steamer for the hair as well.
And let me just add, for those who can't get a steamer, when you wear a shower cap or clean foam, drink something hot. What the science has told us that it will create condensation from your head underneath that trapped environment of your shower cap or your clean film. You're just as good.
What about a hot towel? No.
You can wrap a hot towel, but the problem is, you have to keep going back to the microwave to
yes.
You can do that, yeah.
Yeah, okay. And that was how you came about,
And that's
dedicated, consistently.
And I thought, as long as I learn and I improve my knowledge and I go for constant training,
correct,
they will find you.
Wow, this has been a treat. Thank you so very, very much, Anita. And let me leave you for others to enjoy you. God bless you. Thank you so much for these beautiful gifts. Fumi Nation, wow, wow, wow. Love you. Bye, Anita. Hello, Mama. I love you.
Thank you. I love you too.
I love you more. And I love your mom.
Thank you.
And I'm going to put your Instagram handle here. She is so talented. Tell Fumi Nation your name.
My name is Mami Asi. I'm from London and I just do things that are passionate from my heart. So, yeah.
And I love you.
I love you.
I do love you, Mami. So now we're going to go downstairs. I will come back and we'll just play with this because just look at the combs. They're loving this. But let's go downstairs first. Thank you for having us.
Yes. So this is our area. This is where sometimes we have our tracheoscopy initial consultations.
Yes.
So when you come and you have hair loss issues or you have scaly scalp condition or different kind of condition at all.
Yes.
We come here and then we have our tracheoscope examination done where that will identify what the issue is. It's very, very important to have an initial consultation. Yes. Initial consultation will let us identify what your problem is. Then we can eliminate some of the causes, or it can also help us diagnose or give our hypothesis.
So I would definitely have to have a consultation.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, if you want, I can give you one now
to
see your hair follicles.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Oh, yes, please. Right. And we'll put this on air, guys. Guys, at Fumi Nation, I'm showing you everything.
I want you to see your scalp, so
yes,
to see what I see, then I can explain what I see.
Okay.
All right, I know you've got some gels in there.
Yes, I do.
Worry.
Unfortunately, sorry.
It's okay.
Yes. Just so that you guys can see how this goes. You know what? Let me. No. I don't mind. Sorry. That was why I didn't put like any ponytail or anything. You know. But it's got. I've got gel and wax. I'm sorry. That's it.
So what do? When we book initial consultation, this is very important. This will identify what the problem is with you. Whether it's because of deficiencies, insufficiencies, or you have anemia.
Yes.
So that is your scalp.
Correct.
I don't know if you can see.
Yeah. Yes, I can see.
Great. So obviously there's a bit of oils in there. There's a bit of scaly scalp because maybe when did you wash your hair? When was
about 2 weeks ago.
Yes. So it's not that bad, but sometimes if you don't cleanse your scalp properly, you can have build-ups.
Correct.
So this is what we see. Obviously, you can see you've got deep pigmented hair.
Yes.
Those are the hairs that are going to stay there for like 3, 4, 5 years. However, if people braid their hair and they make it too tight, those hairs will break off. So this is what we do when anybody comes, because sometimes people have inflammation or seborrheic dermatitis or psoriasis. This is when they keep scratching and they lose hair. People have sometimes telogen effluvium, which means they're on medication or they're not eating well.
Stress,
medication. Sometimes it's chronic. Sometimes bereavement or there's so many things that come.
Stress.
Yes. So we need to identify your problem and then treatment plan can be made for you. So you can see that maybe your patch is the same as your friend. It doesn't mean it's the same diagnosis.
100%.
Because hairs will be different. Sometimes 100%. We do blood tests to see what kind of issues that you have. That will determine what kind of treatment plan will be given to you. So this is really, really important to book an initial consultation.
And this is all your hair?
Yes, that's all my hair. And anyone can have that. You know, genetically predisposed is what you have. You know, you can have short hair but it's thick and healthy. You can have long hair but it's thin. But you can have a very beautiful hair. People grow the hair but they don't retain the length.
Yes.
They don't keep the length because it's breaking.
Because it's breaking and damaged.
Tight braids, weaves, all the wigs, they're ripping their hairline off.
Correct.
And we should also help our children, our younger ones, to learn to understand their natural hair, to embrace their natural hair. That is what Health Host Today we are about. Embracing your hair, loving your hair, and making sure that it's in good condition so it doesn't break off.
I'm so happy. I'm finally home with my hair. I'm finally home. Thank you so much.
Okay. All right, my name is Belinda Safoje, and what I'm trying to stress on to our people is that do braid our hair too tight. When they go to the salons, obviously the hairdressers sometimes are not educated in terms of hair health and hair loss, so they make it tight. However, the clients also, we are predisposed or we are conditioned that the more tighter your hair is, the more your hair grows or it looks nice. But remember, you are putting tension on the hair follicles. If you're braiding your hair, this is your hair shaft, that is the scalp, okay? Deep follicles, this is where we are. Now, this area can be affected if you keep pulling your hair all the time. It's like a man beating the wife every day. One day they pack up, they go, they're not coming back. Yes. You do it 1, 2, 3 times, it's okay. But the next 4, 5 times you do it, the hair is not coming back, and then they result in hair product, which is not going to work. Now we have to deal with medical treatment. So it's really important for our women, our ladies, to actually manage their natural hair. Feel good with your natural hair. When you go to a salon and they are braiding your hair very tight, don't do it. If they say, oh, I have to make it beautiful, please don't do it. Because you're going to lose the hairline, and you're going to pay a lot of money for the hair to grow back, if it will grow back at all, because sometimes the follicles are gone, and even though it's cicatricial, which means permanent hair loss, we have treatments available that will help stimulate the hair growth back. However, you pay a lot of money. So for prevention, please take care of your hair, enjoy your own hair. I know sometimes the go-to to braid your hair is fine, but you can do knotless braid or something that is very less. Some people do a lot of tight stuff, and then it's weighing. Sometimes they hold their hair up, pulling the hair too tight. That is going to make your hair break. Sometimes even ponytail, they want to slick, and that tension, they can lose hair. Sometimes it's called alopecia areata, sometimes it's medication, sometimes it's blood, sometimes it's menopausal. If you're losing estrogen and testosterone, your hair doesn't grow as thick as much before, like when you're younger. So those ones, you have to make sure you eat well, you sleep well. Sometimes insomnia, sometimes you have vaginal dryness, sometimes you're not happy, mood swing. Eat well. When you eat iron-rich food, make sure you add vitamin C to absorb the iron. So it's a lot. It's a holistic discipline with trichology. So make sure you seek help, the right help. We are black trichologists and we are hair care practitioners ourselves. So we have it all. We know what you want. We know the advice that we can give you for you to be able to have the natural hair health that you have. Your hair might not grow up to wherever, but if you have good hair, you can manage it and not breakage, and it's always dry and it's breaking the hair. So make sure you can manage your hair. All I can say is just leave your hair alone.
Correct.
If you're able to leave your hair alone and make sure that you don't put a lot of tension, a lot of tight stuff on it.
Correct.
And sometimes black women, I'm sorry, auntie, we leave our hair, we don't wash it for weeks, months.
I'm guilty.
Yes.
That has got
and
to
then we apply oils on top of the scaly scalp condition.
Correct.
Sometimes we think, oh, it's dry, it's flaky. Then we put thick oils. That is bacteria on your scalp. They are called malicious species. So if you put oil, it makes the problem worse. So what you do is you have to decongest your scalp. We have the treatments available as well. We have to decongest your scalp and make sure your scalp is clean all the time. And don't put gels. You know, when we are braiding, they put the gels and make you you're going to make the problem worse.
Because it suffocates the scalp.
Yes. So healthy scalp, healthy hair.
Because it has to breathe.
Yes, your scalp has to breathe. So people they wear wigs. Long time they don't cleanse their scalp. They wonder why their hair is not growing. It's like you plant tomatoes and you put a stone on top of it. How is it going to grow?
Jesus.
Yes. So the education, lack of knowledge, my people perish. Absolutely. If you have all this knowledge and you are able to come to us, you're able to do all these things. Maybe you might live in somewhere, but it's very important to cleanse your scalp and make sure you come to us, Healthy Hair Studio. You come and do your hair. You come and we will advise you. We will train you. We train hairdressers as well. We train hairdressers.
So that means absolutely. I spoke to editor outside. She gave me a gift. Oh my God! I was just talking about you. I was saying that you gave me a gift bag, but I don't think that's enough. I think I have to make an appointment.
Yes.
I think I have to physically make an appointment and let's do this from scratch.
Yes.
So that I can be the living, breathing example outside of this wonderful hair studio family.
Yes.
And we see how, the family, there's a family of sisters.
Yes.
And see how somebody out from the streets, you came, took me in, fed me, nourished me, loved me, and my hair grew.
Yes. Absolutely.
So now we're looking at Karine, my beautiful publicist.
Yes.
And she's going to tell us what she sees.
All right. Obviously, she's got braids on, and I'm not going to do an examination
That's
of
the
the
first
braids.
time.
So it's just the scalp that I'm going to concentrate. So we call this follicular units. That means sometimes each area we have 2 or 3 hairs. That makes the density of your hair. Some people just have 1. Some people have 2. Some have 3 in one follicular area.
That's a lot of hair.
So she has thick hair.
She has thick hair.
How many did I have in mind?
A lot, auntie.
I did. So I'm lucky.
Yes.
God is
Have you
good.
relaxed your hair?
Yes.
We have to stop relaxing your hair.
Okay, I will stop. We're going to 4C.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Now, so you can see 1, 2, 3, 4. That means follicular units, but each one has its own follicles. Okay, but they're in the same house. It's like 10 people living in the same house, but each one has their own room.
Crowded.
Yes. Okay. Obviously, you can see that she needs to detoxify the scalp because she's got braids on.
Correct.
Now, this one is called intermediate hair. That means the hair that has been there for over years, then it's about to fall because we have hair loss cycle. The hair growth transitioning. Yeah, so 10% of our hair comes off every day.
My hair growth has.
All right. Some people have problems, and then 20 or 30 is falling. The same
Yes, but
thing
you can
because
see
they have
she has all of this hair.
yeah, she has all that hair.
goes.
Okay, so you can see all this.
Yes.
She's got a lot of hair. That makes the density of your hair. We have vellus hairs, the hairs that are ready to fall because they've been there for years. And
Because hers
And I
look
can
like
see my grey hair.
they look like hoops.
yes,
I see my real grey hair.
Yes.
They look blonde.
yeah. So this is it. And then if I check the hairline.
Yes, that's the age.
Because the hairline is fine. That is why
Yes.
I always tell people not to make it too tight.
Because this is where it breathes.
I have not done anything on my scalp for 15 years
Yeah.
for
Yes.
a reason, and
Yeah.
I'm of 45 this year,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I've noticed my hairline has started
Yeah,
thinning.
so you-
but
That's
I don't
fantastic.
plait at all.
People should leave their hairline alone, which
Yeah.
is why
It's
your
not
hairline
plaited.
is long. Yes. And when they braid, they shouldn't keep their hair in forever. Sometimes
Okay.
3 months, 4 months, it's not good. So because when your hair is growing, every month it grows maybe.
That's not the plan.
Half an
That's
inch.
me. I've been fighting myself 2 weeks, but because of let's make it last a month to say I've added a month.
A month is not bad, but people keep it for 2 months, 3
No,
months.
no,
Remember,
no.
your hair is growing. So the more it's growing, it's dreadlocks. So this is about
Okay.
2 weeks growth. Imagine
Okay.
if it's three.
No, you can see how it's starting.
Yeah.
It means it's grown.
Yes.
Yeah.
So even if you're braiding, make sure your hair is not tight
Yes.
and it's not too long because some people have fine hair. They have too long.
Yes.
And then
It's
the
too
hair-
heavy.
the-
And I
It
asked her to
pulls
do
it.
knotless.
The extension weighs on the hair.
and pulls it out.
I've lost a few because it's not less, but I
Yeah.
asked her not tension. I've got tender scalp.
Yes. If everyone is different. If your hair is thick, it can hold on.
Correct.
But if your hair is thin, it can't
And it's
hold on.
usually thick in the crown of the
Area,
hair.
yes.
I
Yes,
understand.
and people have genetic condition as well, like
Correct.
female or male pattern baldness and genital alopecia.
What is your Instagram page? Because I have to link you below. Yes.
I've got 2. It's Bell's Beauty Complex and Trinity Trichology Clinic.
Fumination.
Trinity Trichology Clinic.
Fumination, follow her. She's a genius. I'm going to put it in the video and I'm going to link all of the pages below this video. This is a video, ladies, that you have to keep. It's our Bible because we are finally, I feel like I'm finally home with my
And I've got
hair.
like a weird texture.
Okay.
Meaning I'm not a 4C. I'm a
Okay.
between B and 3. So
One
thinner-
person can have 4, 5
Yeah.
or different textures of hair.
I do.
Some people have very soft hair.
What do they mean by 4C? I don't know. I just
It's
saw.
the curliest.
Is the
the
tightest, the kinky.
You have
one.
4C?
Yes, it's the
Okay.
kinky. Sometimes
That's
the back is soft.
kinkier.
It can be 4A. When I wash my
Whereas
hair.
my hair are literally, some of them are really straight, like it's relaxed, but it's not. And that's why I
Yes.
lost some plaits and she had to put them back.
Yes.
But the front is a bit curlier.
it's-
So I got a mixture of both.
Yeah, so you can have different textures of hair on your
hair,
scalp because
okay.
maybe you've relaxed the top bits.
No.
So I'm just saying, some
Yeah.
people,
Yes.
yeah, some people have some of the hairline is the back is very soft,
Yes.
but here is very kinky.
I
You
understand.
understand? So everyone is different. So if you check
Okay.
here,
So hi guys, we have Estelle right here. Estelle is a fabulous stylist. Do you see her top? I'm loving the color black. I'm living and loving the hair. And she's out here in London and she's giving us the fabulosity. Now guys, as you very well know, it's summer. I'm going to be out here in these streets. I'm going to be styled by my baby right here. I'm going to put the link below. And when I do Fashion Police, let's have you as a guest.
I will love
Have your
that.
opinion.
I will love that.
Yeah? All right, my darlings. Love you. Bye. Oh my God. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Karine is in style. Oh my God. And what does it say? Fashion expert Karine Lauded. Karine, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm so proud of you. Can you get me into in style?
I am working on this.
This is the studio. This is the studio, my darlings. Congratulations. And these are the products, my darlings. I'm going to put all of the links below. We have a golden advantage, finally, for women of color, for black women, for our kind of hair. We have finally been blessed and treated with Healthy Hair Studio.